it is not a death sentence. You will get a prognosis. They may give you a time frame, but you still have to live your life. Hi, my name is Jasmine. I am from Wilson, North Carolina, originally from Newark, New Jersey, and my diagnosis is cholangiocarcinoma. I have 2 children. Eric is 16, and he is a technology whiz. And Ayana is 7, and she is my little ball of personality. I am still a licensed hairstylist. I did hair really consistently, used to do 12 hours a day, 6 days a week up until I got sick. And now I kind of do it as a hobby still, but that is definitely my passion. So in July of 2021, I was visiting in Texas with family, and while I was there, I realized I wasn't really able to eat food, and about a month into it, I developed really bad side pain. I thought I had a kidney infection. Had them before, so I went to the emergency room. They called me to come into the doctor's office for my lab results, but when they called, they said to bring a friend or a family member. So in my mind, I'm like, it's bad news. So I brought my grandma with me, and we went in, and my doctor told me, we finally figured out why you've been sick the last 2 months. And she broke it to me that they suspected it was cancer because I had a tumor on my liver the size of a baseball. When I finally met with the gastroenterologist, the practitioner there was actually a friend of mine from school. So I was lucky that I had her there because I'm low income, so I don't have the greatest insurance. When I first found out, I was broken. I cried and cried and cried. I was confused, shocked, trying to figure out how did this happen. I'm a healthy person, I'm young. I had never heard of cholangiocarcinoma. One, it took us a while to even learn how to pronounce it correctly. To find out that it's so rare. And then when I found out my subcategory, which is intrahepatic, that is even more rare. Before this journey, I had never heard of biomarker testing. It was a foreign language to me. I was trying to figure out why I needed to do so many different ones, and they explained if we can pinpoint a mutation, that actually helps us be able to combat what's going on internally. My mutation was identified as FGFR2. That opened up a window of me being able to have more drug options to take along the way, aiding my chemo regimen. Through this journey, I had to learn to be my own advocate. You learn that you have to talk about everything. Any little thing that bothers you, makes you feel uncomfortable, you have to address it. Had I not been so persistent, I might not be sitting here today. I went to the internet. Then I came across the Cholangiocarcinoma Foundation's website. They're just really a great support system and sounding board for information. They have webinars throughout the week for patients and caregivers to log on to. So it's a great resource to have. I was very lucky that my cancer center offered a program for kids that had parents experiencing cancer. There was an adult facilitator, and they would explain to the kids what cancer is. So that was really beneficial to my kids. My friends are awesome. They have they stepped up big time. Like, they were always great, but you never know how people are going to react when you're in a position where you actually have to rely on them. People expect you to look sick. They expect you to look frail or extremely swollen, to move slow, or to just seem like you're really weak. And that's not always true. The initial symptoms are a pain in the butt, but you don't necessarily look sick. There are times I want to participate in everything I get invited to, and physically I just can't. I have my moments where I break down and cry, and I gotta pull it together because I don't want my kids to see it happen, but so often I'm able to remember, like, I'm still here to see them grow. And then you get to think, wait, like, I have so many people around me who care, so it's a blessing. I remember my initial prognosis was I had 6 months to a year. I'm almost 2 years out. I don't look back. I have to live every day like it's my last. I am going to enjoy it to the fullest.